guys, it's Athena Anderson, also known as Curl Goals, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I've been gone again. I feel like every time I make a video, I'm like, sorry, I've been gone for like several months. I'm sorry about that. I'm in school and I have a lot of work and I'm an RA, so a lot of things are kind of just like piling up. So really Instagram was the only thing I could keep up with for a while, but I got a new phone and I was ready. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make some more videos, it's gonna be great. So I decided that I wanted to make a kind of like tutorial on how to basically cornrow your hair. I know that like there's a stigma around cornrowing that's like really hard to do, but actually after I kind of got the hang of it, it's pretty simple. And in my opinion, if you can braid, then cornrowing should be pretty okay for you. So I'm gonna go wash my hair, and then I'm gonna come back with my hair all deep conditioned and everything, and then I'll be showing you this cute style I'll be doing with cornrowing. So I'll see you later. So I'm back from deep conditioning. I deep conditioned for about 20 minutes and I did use this hothead. So what I'm going to do now is start styling my hair. What I'm gonna do is do some cornrows on the sides of my head, and then I will be doing a bigger demonstration of cornrows right here so it's easier for you to see, because these are probably going to end up being pretty small. So right here I'm just going in and sectioning off a piece of the side of my hair so that I can start these small cornrows. And I'm going with this Carol's Daughter Cocoa Cream Coil Enhancing Butter. It's pretty thick. It's really the second time I'm using it, and so far it's okay. I need more time to use it. But now I'm just going to start the cornrow, and that's basically what I'm going to do for both of the sides of my head. Now I'm doing another braid right on top of that. I'm only really parting it partially because these braids are going to feed into the bigger ones. So if I was doing my whole head of cornrows, of course it would be much neater. But since these braids are going to just feed into the bigger braids, I'm not too worried about them being completely perfect, if that makes sense. Now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty part, and I promise to attempt to explain this the best way I can in the way that I learned how to. So I'm going to be doing two bigger versions of cornrows, or if you want to call them Dutch braids or whatever. So that's what I'll be doing right now. So I already added the Carol's Daughter product into one side of my hair. Now I'm adding this gel, and if you follow me, you know that I use this gel actually a lot because I like how loose it is. I'm just not a big fan of big, like thick tacky gels all that much. I don't know, it takes me back to childhood days, you know what I'm saying? But after that, I'm just gonna brush down parts of my hair so that it can be smoother, so the braids can come out pretty smooth. So now we're gonna get into the braiding part. When you braid, you'll have three sets of hair. You have the left part, the middle part, the right part. So when I do cornrows, technically I usually just, when I braid my hair, the strands go under each other. You can have strands go over if that's how you want to do it, but you just decide what you want to do at that time. So what I'm going to do right now is I start with this small section of hair. I'll break it into three like I'm about to regular braid, and then afterwards I'm just going to start the braid as you see me doing right there. I'm just doing one underpass per section. After I do that, you're gonna take the outer section of whichever part that you have, you see that, and then you grab some hair from your scalp or from the part, and then you just braid it under the middle part. And you'll see a better representation when I take the part that's in my hand right there, the right part, and you see my thumb, I'm about to grab some more hair and add it to that outer section. Each time you braid an outer section, you should be grabbing a little bit more hair to add to the braid. Now here's a better representation of what I was talking about. So I'm going to zoom in right here, and as you can see, the outer side that was up next, I always grab a little bit more to add to that section. Then you see me putting it under the middle section that now becomes the outer section on that right side. And then for the left side, I'm going to take a little bit more hair. And normally I would have more hair, but since I braided my sides, I really don't have much to add to that left side. So I'm just braiding it under the middle, and now the middle side became the left side. So each time you're braiding an outer side, right before it goes under, just add a little bit more hair and then bring it under the middle side. So let's say you're a captain of a team and you want to pick someone who you think is going to be, you know, a good benefit for your team. So let's say, you know, your hands are the captain of each team and you want to pick the right side, you know, but the right side says, hold up, no, wait, hold on. Like, if you pick me, you gotta pick this person too. And the person I'm talking about is the extra amount of hair that you're adding into the braid. So essentially, they are a packaged deal. That's how I think of it. So every time I'm about to braid an outer part of my hair, I remember I need to add a little bit more to that section. So that's why I kind of call them like a package deal. Like, you shouldn't be braiding when you're cornrowing without adding an extra part of your hair that's not braided yet. That actually also helps it stay to the scalp, you know? So that's the best way I could put it. I hope that that helps. And as you see right here, I'm actually adding, or I already did add, the side braids to the braid. So when I was braiding my little, yeah, right there, when I was braiding my left side, or the left side, I would take the remaining section of the mini braid and adding it to the big braid. As you can see, I'm doing the same thing for my left side, and you see me adding more hair to the outer part right before it goes under the middle part. It's honestly just practice, but I don't think the concept of cornrowing is too hard, and once you get it down with the bigger section, then you can start learning how to do the smaller sections. I honestly am no expert. I'm still learning how to do smaller sections, but I think I got the big sections down pretty well. That is how I did the cornrows, as you can see. And now I'm just gonna finish off this hairstyle by wetting these sides. And I did split it down the middle. Wetting each side and adding a tiny bit of product to it. This Eco Styler gel. I got this at Curl Fest. Kind of bummed out I didn't decide to cop the big one, but considering I really only use this gel for my edges, it's not that big of a deal. Oh my god, but it smells amazing. And it's pink and glittery, so y'all. And this is the finished look. I hope that gave you a bit more insight on how to cornrow. It's really not as hard as everyone makes it out to be, but honestly, practice makes perfect. Like I said, I'm no expert at cornrowing. I just did it a lot and over again for me to really understand and be somewhat decent at it. So that is it for the video. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? I'm kidding. Hit the subscribe button and join the Curl Goals family. I've been Athena Anderson, and I will see you in the next one.